What's up, motherfuckers? How y'all doing today? Well, we want to do our own exclusive interview since everybody wants to do interviews with us about this network, which we can't say the name because of the cease and desist. But what we will say is that thank you for you hating ass hoes and your hating ass comments. One thing we will say is that when the truth comes out, don't try to hit us up for interviews. Don't try to be like, oh damn, y'all was telling the truth. Most of y'all think, you know, it's about money or it's about us trying to be relevant as a couple. When Rico is Rico and Cash is Cash, we have two separate things going. I don't need him to pop. He don't need me to pop. Somebody said I have questions. We have questions too. We have a lot of answers. You know what I'm saying? But these hoes are playing it this way like they ain't did nothing. And there's nothing alleged about what we're saying. So y'all stop saying y'all say allegedly because this is not the Queen's Court. This is not T.S. Madison's show.
It's facts.
It's facts. And when it comes out that the sorriest web series company in Atlanta is serving alcohol to minors and also recording nude scenes with minors.
Child pornography.
Child pornography, which is a felony, bitch. That's a federal offense. When bitches are saying that it's an all-exclusive paid trip to Puerto Rico.
Fraud.
And it's not, you're telling us that you're going to do something you don't. That is considered fraud. Ladies and gentlemen, one thing that we want to let you know is that Signal does not pay our bills. Do they owe us money? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I don't give a fuck about no cease or desist. We're going to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help us God. For you blogs, for you little blogs, don't bite the hand that feeds you, hoe ass niggas. At the end of the day, you need people like us to give you content.
To keep you relevant.
To keep you relevant. You need the views. You need the source and the facts. So the fact that you can talk to that fat nigga and whatever he wants to tell you, that's fine. But the truth is the motherfucking truth. You guys were not there. We were there. Trust me, me and Rico are eating damn good over here. I think you bitches think that we just turn tricks, that we just some prostitutes, that we just porn stars. We are whatever you want to think we are, but at the end of the day, we tell the truth. So, I just want to reach out to the gay community and worldwide and say, well, both of us actually, is that we need your help. We need you guys to support us and stand with us for what's right. Because let's be honest, getting the money, they only owe us a little few dollars.
If you guys stand behind us and stop supporting this type of content, it will stop. It will stop.
Completely.
It will stop completely. You guys buy this shit. You guys support the content that has been created. And we're telling y'all, yeah, we understand that we made some mistakes. And working with that company for the second time for me was a mistake. But I hope that this message is to my fans and my supporters to know that we no longer support them. They never supported us. And we love you guys. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for your support. And a lot of y'all might think we're stupid for working with them or, you know, that we didn't have our shit together. It wasn't that. When we signed contracts and somebody says,
know what the fuck we're signing.
I'm going to do this.
Right, we know we don't get
I'm
paid
going to do that.
We don't need none of that
One
shit.
thing for you dumbass bloggers that don't know anything about production, you do not get paid up front.
When the production is over.
You get paid when the production is over. Will Smith...
You might get post-pay. You might get paid.
Right. You might can get an advance. But Will
But
Smith
you have to
is
sign
not
off on
getting
that.
paid all of his money to do a show.
You think they put these movies out in the box office and they get them millions? Most people that made movies 10, probably 20 years ago from now don't even get residuals from that shit. The actors, the ones who make the money is the producers, the writers. And sometimes the actor might get some residual, but it's nothing but like $20, $30 probably a month. I promise you, I've seen some of these bitches checks.
Right. And the fact of the matter is, contrary to what you bloggers believe, while you're on there talking shit about us, and then turn around and get in our inbox because you see us telling the truth, now you want to do a blog with us. No, sis, stay on their side. Stay on the pedophile side. Because that's on your content under your subscribers where your little 400 viewers are watching.
If you guys are watching this, you get that shit off of your phones because it's child pornography.
No, let them keep it because
and
that's what they fuck with.
Considered a felony.
That's what they fuck with.
To harbor child pornography in your phones and your tablets, on your TVs, all this like little devices that these people have their streaming services provided on. Get that shit off your phone.
And speaking of bloggers, I want to talk about The Wiley Show. I want to talk about his cock-eyed ass because, one, you could never come for us, never ever, and you want to talk about what Rico should or should not doing. He needs a manager. He needs a PR. I am his manager and his PR, motherfucker. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you can't fix your eyes, don't try to fix our life. Facts. You a fat bitch that look like you getting a disability check blogging from your home, bitch, and you have no set.
It's so funny.
You have no set. You have nothing that is visually attractive about what the fuck you are trying to bash us about.
You can get that vision corrected before you can try to correct anything over here.
And you on a set income, sis, working off your neighbor's Wi-Fi trying to talk about us when your eye is this way and is this way. First off, motherfucker,
get your eyes together.
In industry, you will have some ups and some downs. You're gonna experience some trifling shit. There are promoters that owe me money. There are promoters that owe Rico money. It's just the game you play. I don't care what contract you sign with hoes.
The bitches ain't men of their word.
They're not men of their word. So at the end of the day, when it comes down to that fucked up, low budget ass web series that we fucked with, only because it's not that we need to be relevant, because there's no following that they can give us
at all.
When we work, what y'all fail to realize is, let me finish this, babe. What y'all fail to realize is when we work with other people, it's not that we need to be relevant. I'm not on social media. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Snapchat. I don't have Twitter. I choose not to because certain individuals don't deserve my life. But when I do certain content, or Rico does certain content, it's so we can take y'all other places so you can see different. But that is not the component of who we are. I work for Black Rain, but Black Rain has nothing to do with what I do. That's the company I work with. Hence, he has worked for Signal 23. That has nothing to do with who he is today.
It's just a job. Just like I don't go to motherfucking McDonald's letting y'all bitches know that y'all fries are cold. Like, I mean, it's a job, y'all.
It's a job.
It's a fucking job.
It's a gig, just like any other thing. But what y'all fail to realize, that's not the only thing putting money in our pockets.
The only source of income. Never been. Never have depended on Signal. The only thing I get upset about is being used, being manipulated, being told something, and then some other shit pop off.
Exactly.
That's what upsets me.
But yet, we do a job. Y'all seen the web series. Y'all see the show. We're on there. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think we don't work? You think we work because we just feel like this person is just, we just want this person to just be fucked up? No, I don't have any intentions to see somebody lose anything. But one thing about it, if you're not a boss and you put in a position to give people jobs and pay people and you're not paying them accordingly, not only me, not only Cash, several of the employees that work for that production company have not been paid properly. Not only been paid properly, but it's just an unprofessional environment.
Unprofessional as fuck. And the truth of the matter is, y'all think it's about the money.
Right,
it's
we
not.
humbled ourselves to step down.
No. What they don't realize,
that's taking a step back. Because what we're going into now, that was a total step back.
But look, what they fail to realize is when we spoke out about that fucked up trip in Puerto Rico, which it was fucked up.
We was ungrateful.
It was fucked up.
We were liars.
That's when we became liars, when we was ungrateful, that they said that we was problematic because you didn't have money.
And
Not
wasn't
because
gonna
we
struggle
didn't have
because of
money.
you.
Hell no. Because we ate damn
and
good.
he out $500 because of your bitch ass. Like,
And I'm
all
going
out of
to
his
post.
account.
I'm gonna post
all out of Cash's account.
my bank statement to show you hoes that it was not all expense paid
At all.
It was not all expense paid. And what I'm trying to get to is it wasn't about the money. When we spoke the truth, niggas came up and said, well, this happened to me and this happened to me. There are screenshots with the boss's penis talking to a 15-year-old back in 2016.
Facts.
And y'all want to sit there and talk about we need something to pop as a couple? Let me finish, baby. Hold on, let me finish. Y'all want to sit there and say we need something to pop? Hoe ass nigga, bitch ass nigga, I'm not on social media and I'm on my man shit just so I can make a point. Because I could start a page altogether and still get more followers and signal. I'm telling you, them bitches could never give us anything that we didn't already have.
Facts.
Us separately have our own following. I deleted my shit at almost 70K and I was growing. Bitches still
Rapidly.
are wondering where we are.
Millions of impressions.
And the fact of the matter is, we are headliners. We are headliners on their shows so that they can pop. That's why people book us and people want us to come. Why am I yelling? Bitch, you can get off if you don't want to hear my tone.
Bye. So.
But we're going to tell the motherfucking truth. I never needed a nigga to pop.
Ever.
Wiley. And you may think the other nigga he dated was a leech, but I'm not a leech. I'm Cash motherfucking Dinero. Cash the bag, cash the bank. I will always have money, with or without industry. That's big facts.
We real niggas. We ain't never need that shit.
And then have the nerve to message us talking about, can I get an interview with you
You oughta suck
and
a
Cash?
sick dick and die.
But when it all comes out, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm telling you, Atlanta is big for sex trafficking. And whether you believe it or not, you can call, you know, the models or the cast or the entertainment stupid. You can say whatever you want, but when somebody says they're going to do something, my daddy always told me, if you know, your word is your bond. When you tell somebody you're going to do something, you motherfucking do it. Why am I yelling? Because that's how passionate I am about bringing that whole operation down. You won't have a motherfucking production company. When we're done with you, you will not have one.
You don't deserve it.
And another thing is, we may not can say these hoes' names, but I can talk about this fat nigga in this regard because I'm going to tell the truth. Rico going to tell the truth. And for you bitches that feel like we don't have attorneys or we don't have our shit together, what kind of bitches do you think we are? This has happened to Rico for the second time, and really it's happened for the second time for me. I just never, but look, I never said anything. I never said anything because...
I'm happy you speaking up now.
Now I'm saying something because I worked with them when I came back to work with them.
I'm not the only bitch that's looking stupid here because y'all hoes really sit there and just... I was talking to him about this yesterday. It's fucked up that people get a little exposure and a couple of $100 and they lose their respect as a man. Like, I don't understand that. I can't.
Even for the cast of that production, you know, I reached out to some of them and they're not even getting paid correctly. But yet, let me finish.
Not even over $1,000. And I'm going to be honest, I got paid $1,300 for cuffing season. I'm pretty sure they didn't even get half of that. Not even close to it.
Why they talking about, I got paid. I got paid. But look, they say this. I got paid for episode 1 and 2.
They still owe me from cuffing season.
They said I got paid for episode 1 and 2, but I got paid $150. That's wrong. Y'all bitches took nude photos, y'all rolled dildos, y'all sucked squash, bananas, all that shit.
For under $100 basically.
Ask anybody from that production company, have they got paid on time? I have the emails, I have the text message, I have videos of me talking to these hoes because we could never talk to the CEO. But yet, this hoe did not even try to reconcile the few little $2 she owes us. If baby would have just paid us our money, we would have went on about our business. But because we say it's wrong,
it's petty, it's chump change. That's the thing about it. When you're doing some shit with petty money, that's what irritates me because this shit ain't never fed me. Pay not one of my bills. I promise you. Signal was play money. I used to go drink with that shit. Go buy weed, buy clothes and shit. That shit is play money. That shit is nothing to me. It meant nothing to me.
And Wiley?
The impact, the exposure, the support that I have. That's why we are here talking to you guys to let y'all know to stop supporting that shit. Because that shit, I haven't received any payments from that. I don't get anything from that. I got a one-time payment. They barely can even pay.
Barely. And Wiley, I know you said that you liked me on your interview after you talked shit about my man. But let me tell you something.
Porn has paid my bills.
You might not like
Signal never.
You might not like me after this, you cock-eyed fat hoe. And you got an edge up and you bald all the way back here. Bitch, if you can't fix your eyes, don't be trying to fix somebody's life. And that's the problem with you bitches. You always feel like, why are you doing this? Why are you going on live? Why won't you get an attorney? Let me tell you something. We're not stupid. Motherfucker, I will talk about that fat hoe and all of her diabolical, demonic activity and strategies. So help me God without saying their motherfucking name. Bitch, I have the screenshots of her little dick while she over there trying to engage conversations with minors. Yo grown, fat, thick,
and then the
morbid, obese ass is on here.
Even came to him in confidence. We got the DMs, we got the messages.
This
came to him in confidence about the molestation that the 15-year-old experienced prior to this.
He did.
And he overlooked that and continued to say, "Oh,
I want you to sit on my face. I want you to sit on my face."
I'm telling y'all, I can't make this shit up. It's disgusting.
I wish I could make it up.
It really is disgusting. Like, it's not even nothing to laugh about because I got nieces and nephews, and one day I want to have kids. And if anybody ever try to touch one of my children, I'm gonna fucking bury that bitch. I'm gonna lay that bitch
But
down.
the fact of the matter is this, Rico.
That shit is fucked up.
At the end of the day, we're in the industry. They're not. They need a story, and hold on. Let me finish. And at the end of the day, we go through things and we make mistakes. That's what life is.
Right.
So to sit there and bash Rico about working with the company again, have your way. To say that he fucked with other people and they started a business and they didn't include him, so be it. Beyonce said if you liked it, you should have put a ring on it. And that's what the fuck I did. And at the end of the day, I have nothing to take from this man. He has nothing to take from me.
We've gained.
So if people have money that they've made or companies they made, let them make it. Have you heard anything from other niggas about what they're doing?
But no, this is what, let me say this real quick and then you continue with that. This is the only thing that upsets me about it. That same 15-year-old boy looked up to me, watched about him, watched about Justin, wanted to do it, sent him a message telling him how inspired he was about it.
He did.
And for him to
take advantage of that,
put that content on there while he's still underage,
and getting money off of it after
and haven't paid him.
But look, had that boy moved down to Atlanta,
and he wasn't living here.
Let me finish this facts. Have that young man move down to Atlanta, haven't even finished high school, to pursue a dream of acting. Get this man naked. Know he's 17 at this time.
You know what that sounds like to me?
Sex trafficking.
A lot like sex
because
trafficking.
When you promise somebody something,
it sounds like
they move down here and then they have to make their life here because you don't have the coin to put them in a house. You don't have the coin to feed them. But you want to fuck them and overexploit them and make money off of them? Sis, Atlanta is bad for sex trafficking. If you want to turn a trick, everybody knows you moved to Atlanta. If you want to become a porn star, everybody knows you moved to Atlanta.
Thanks.
So while you guys are sitting there liking their posts, following them, you are supporting pedophiles. You are supporting
child pornography.
Child pornography. For you bitches that have subscribed to Vimeo and various places to their website, you support that bullshit. You do.
You do. And it's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep getting created. Young men are gonna keep getting taken advantage of because you support.
And
them.
it's not just me and Rico. There's plenty of people that have worked with them that are not working with them anymore. Hence Brandon Carson's and I wish
I would stop saying the payment. This is not about payment. This is to stop.
They can keep the money.
They need the money way more than we do.
Honestly, we
especially
don't care
with the legal shit that they got going
about
on.
the money
this
at all.
This is not about money. This is about the impact. We're trying to shut this shit down completely.
It's bringing awareness to the bullshit. Honestly, look,
shut the shit down.
We don't need their money.
These bitches don't have to get a
The principle of us going live and talking about this shit is because we were done wrong. So, in that regard, we exposed their ass, and out of that came truth. So now that the truth don't came out about all this shit, clearly they have recorded shit of getting minors drunk and posting it, and it may not mean much to y'all because he was 20 and y'all may have drunk at 14 and shit because y'all mama and daddies didn't watch y'all. I don't give a fuck how you put it. The law in the state of Georgia is you cannot serve minors alcohol.
And they couldn't find this 20-year-old on the show. If you watch the show, if you watch the content they have, they said in the description we couldn't find him.
They couldn't find him. The producers
but there's a
were
20-year-old that's under your supervision that's intoxicated because you provided the alcohol and you can't find them.
And yeah, these hoes did a production and didn't have a budget for it.
At all.
Like I told y'all,
we came out of our pocket the whole time.
We did.
The whole time, even in the house.
We did.
The 4 days we was in the house when they tried to make it look like 16 episodes, it was only 4 days. We changed clothes so many times, I can't even count. In one day. Like 3-4 times in one day to make it look like we were in the house longer than expected. This is how broke these bitches are. Then they had the nerve to buy like lunch meat, sandwiches and shit. We, in the house, we don't eat shit like that. We ordering Uber Eats. We motherfucking ordering pizza and shit off of our money and coming out of our accounts while we're in the cuffing season house. And then when we go to Puerto Rico, it's just it's a whole
mess.
It's mess.
So you guys,
it's fucked up because I knew what I was getting myself into.
At the end of the day,
I knew what I was getting myself
going forth
into.
with this. Say what you want about the money. Say what you want about us trying to be that couple on Instagram, because I promise you, I did this not on social media. They wanted to record our proposal. They wanted to record a wedding on the beach. And why would we give these hoes that? Why? I love him for real. He loves me for real.
I'm happy that he said that the black community, the gay black community, is full of pedophiles and shit.
They are.
These old black men so quick to take advantage of these young black women, not only in the industry, in real life. It needs to stop. This is awareness that just needs to be broadened up. No, you don't need to sleep with no man to get your money. Go to school. Get an education. Own a business. Suck a dick. Get a job.
You know what I'm saying?
And if that's your MO, prostitution, do it. Be the baddest bitch doing it.
If it was about money, I promise y'all they don't owe us that much. It was the principle that when a man says they're going to do something and they don't, you feel me? That's when you cross the line because you have no character, no integrity. We dressed up today for you hoes to show you we got a little sense. You feel me? We have
a little bit. I ain't got that much.
I don't give a fuck how they view it. If y'all felt like Signal paid our bills, y'all stupid as fuck.
And I want to block this bitch because they keep saying that this ugly bitch keep talking shit. Hold up. Block. Because we just don't do shit for haters. We don't got time for the hate.
This is what we're asking. Pretty much this. We're going into a big fight that is beyond the $2 that they're asking us. We are going to reach out to some of our celebrity friends. We're going to reach out to people that have worked for this production company. We're going to reach out to people that have influence in the community. And we're going to bring awareness to this bullshit. Because I'm sure Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms would appreciate us coming forth, exposing this shit, because it is a very big problem
y'all don't know
in
who
Atlanta.
We know. That's the thing. We are so close to these people in the politicians, the people that are really high ranked here in Atlanta. Like, people really don't know that we know people, and then it's not no escort and shit or nothing. We are really close friends.
And honestly, we need your support. We need y'all to stand up and say this shit ain't right. Because so all of y'all think it's about money when it wasn't. Because if it was about money, I would have said, oh, we didn't have money in Puerto Rico, and they didn't pay us. What happened was, we have money. That's why we continue to eat and live and function without them hoe-ass niggas. So whether they paid us or not, me and my nigga was going to be straight. I'm letting you know that. That's why I asked him to marry me. So he don't have to worry about shit. I'm going to make him a boss. Other niggas try to use his clout and all that, and he may need some structuring on how he needs to do it. That's fine. But if you don't have money to get an attorney at this point, if you don't have money to bring this shit down, if you don't have the coin to fight for this shit, keep your motherfucking mouth closed, because this nigga here don't need shit.
At all.
We have somewhere to live. We have a roof over our head with functioning air and heat. And we eat every motherfucking day. Matter of fact, we might go on a date just like this. We went on a date last night. My nigga will never want for nothing. And he gonna make sure that I don't want for nothing. Period. I don't do porn anymore. I'm not on social media, but does that mean that I'm out here selling and my body or my nigga is?
No.
No, I have multiple streams of income that have nothing to do with the fan base of being gay. I sit in production companies where we make shit happen, and I sit in meetings.
Real bosses.
And he even has a job with me where we sit in meetings where they say we have $50,000 to do this budget for this production, and we sit around with a board of members and we decide if we're gonna do a project. Let me tell y'all, if you don't have the coin to do something, don't do it. And then to act like you around here like you ain't did nothing wrong, that you paying people on time, that you have effective processing payroll, where you telling bitches they're on payroll, or are we under independent contractors, or are we 1099? Because bitch, y'all ain't never got my social security card nor my driver's license.
And y'all saw so much shit about this contract.
So that's fraud. Hold on, that is fraud. When you tell somebody that, oh, sign this W-2 form, but you have not got my social security card nor my driver's license, but you want me to file that fraud shit on my taxes, and you don't even have your shit registered. There's more to this shit than us getting paid. I promise you, me and my nigga ain't missed a motherfucking beat. So Wiley and you bitches that have blogs called TTB with your little fucking views, you can kiss my dick, hoe ass niggas. Don't you never talk about me nor my nigga, then turn around and ask, can you do an interview? You can kiss my dick. And matter of fact, you can pay for it. And matter of fact, if you want to interview, $1,000. If you don't have $1,000, we're not going to sit down and have a conversation with you. Period. Why you talking about Rico? Why you ain't get your money up front? Why you don't get paid for this shit? You supposed to have your shit in order. The order is, if you don't have a stack, you're not talking to us. Period. That gives you views and impressions. You guys don't, when y'all want to do blogs for you little inspiring small motherfuckers, you little grasshopping ass bitches that want to be somebody, when you ask somebody like us to have followers after followers and unaccounted followers for, and people fuck with it because it's us,
that's been doing this less than a decade.
You a favor.
Less than a decade.
We're only channeling our followers to other various places like we're supposed to. That does not take the president of who the fuck we are. Bitch, if you want to know who the fuck we are, we about our money. If you want to interview and you want to talk so much shit, sis, if you don't have a stack, we're not talking to you.
Period.
Little ass blogs and shit. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do a t-shirt line? Why don't you do an underwear line? It don't take a lot of money. Wiley, why don't you give us some of that disability check with your cockeyed ass and cut us a check? Cut us a check, sis. You don't have the coin. Because the truth of the matter is, you never even offered us money to come on your show. That's why I never came on your little ass blog. I tried to work with you and you couldn't even be punctual, bitch. You couldn't be on time. You said, you told me we're going to do an interview on Thursday at 8 p.m. I'll never forget. You know what I did? I sat around my phone with my good ass Wi-Fi, and since you never showed up, you hit me up and said, oh, I'm sorry I missed you. Can we do it tomorrow? I said, no problem. Because I believe in people and starting in small beginnings. You can't despise where you come from. You know, bitches like that might blow up. You know what I'm saying? And then you miss it again. And then you have the nerve to email me after I say I don't want to do porn no more. Now you want an exclusive story. You're unprofessional, sis. You're not ready to blog. But you're ready to talk shit. And bitch, I can talk shit too. And again, if you don't have a stack, and if you can't fix your motherfucking eyes or your body mask or the way you look, sis, you got two fucking hairstyles going on. You bald, and then you have an edge up all the way back here. Sis, me nor my nigga have lost our edges because we ain't stressing about no little ass shape. from you fuck ass niggas, and just like them, you guys are users. You guys are you talking about them, but you're no better with y'all broke asses. But you want an exclusive story. Since you can't get Nicki Minaj, you can't get us. You can't. What celebrity have you got on your blog that gives you a motherfucking right to feel like you can read a bitch? But what you don't know, ho, is that not only can we turn tricks and done porn and we are who we are, bitch, we're librarians. We will read the fuck out of you, ho. Who do you have that's prominent that has been on your motherfucking show? And don't say Christopher Milan. Don't say Bobby Likes. Cause them hoes still trying to seek respect. And they will do your little ass blogs for nothing. When they're getting nothing, you're not giving us subscribers. You're not giving us money. You're not giving us followers. So what the fuck do we need to come on your little ass show? Any bitch with a Wi-Fi box and a fucking Android can do what the fuck you do. But bitch, everybody can do what we did. That's why you want us on your show, bitch. We're headliners. That's why they asked us to be on your shows. That's why. So when it comes to money, bitch, I've been getting money. My nigga been getting money. You think I'm gonna be with a nigga that doesn't have money or the potential to produce coin? Are you fucking sick? You ain't never heard about me being with no nigga. Since I've been in the industry, I ain't dated a nigga since 3 years ago, and the nigga I was with had coin. Oh. The fuck do you think you talking to?
Breadwinners, babe. Breadwinners.
You think I'm gonna be with a nigga that don't have potential?
Niggas are still eating off my name to this day. To this day, I have fed and put people in high rises, and I'm still supporting people's lives. To this day, I'm paying car notes.
If they don't believe it, if they don't believe it, they can check out the views. The views. There's shows on there that ain't hidden. And there's other porn stars.
It's not only this production company. It's a lot. It's just as a whole. We're speaking as a whole.
The fact of the matter is, ain't no fat nigga telling me what we eating. That's the point of it. It's beyond money, bitch. I'm fucking up your whole account. I hope the nigga that stands by this fat motherfucker while he talking all that shit walks with him all the way to the courtroom, to the jailhouse, and puts money on his books because you going to jail, sis. You going to jail.
You know when you buy,
you going to jail,
when you buy
sis.
boys, the boy goes to the next auctioner or goes get.
And you know what? I would say this:
when you get bought,
for bitches that really talk about us, we really do this. We really make coin off of turning tricks, and for somebody that is bought.
They would have broke.
So hold on.
A broke nigga.
One thing about it, I
ain't
never had to live with a nigga to survive. I ain't never had to ride a fat nigga.
Preach.
I ain't never had no fat nigga fuck me from the back so I can have stability. If anything, sis, I got my coin up front, I got up off my back, and I paid my own motherfucking me bills.
Yes, Lord.
Ain't no nigga ever supplied room and board and controlled me to the point that I couldn't be me. Ain't no nigga paid for me to have success. Ain't no nigga paid for me to have studio time, nor get a booking. None of that shit. Bitch, I'm Kash Dinero. This is Rico Pruitt. Don't you never fucking forget it. Ever. Ever.
That's word. That's word, baby.
That's word. Never. I've never been that nigga.
Never have I.
I don't fuck with some bosses. I know people in high places. I know prominent people. But I ain't fucking with no nigga that can barely pay his staff. What kind of boss are you with? You think you the shit cause you with a nigga that can barely pay his bills?
Living deposit to deposit?
You sorry ass bitch. And then you transition from living arrangements to living arrangements. Cause you with a bitch that lives from deposit to deposit. That's not a boss. The fuck you mean? You out here running shit.
You don't even own your
You live like a fool. And you ain't got no talent.
No.
You just got a booty hole. And you taking that little dick.
Mm-hmm.
What profits a man to gain the whole wide world and die and lose his soul. Bitches are out here giving out their soul so they can have a roof over their head because they're too lazy to get up and do a job.
And barely have that.
Because, bitch, you couldn't make it important. Your body's too whacked out and fucked up.
And face isn't that good either. It's not that cute.
Bitch, old blotchy ass face hole trying to sit there and rectify why his nigga is a boss. Nigga, you can't tell me your nigga's a boss and he owes me money.
That shouldn't be rectified.
Your nigga ain't never paid me on time.
What's understood ain't got to be explained. I mean, everybody see it. It's just like, I'm so sick of people projecting to be something they're not on.
And I hope y'all screen record that.
They're living
because we're under a cease and desist.
Y'all fraudulent ass motherfuckers.
But the best way I can say it is, these hoes ain't out here getting money. He's not paying y'all rent. Y'all not paying y'all rent. Y'all not staying there in the high rise like y'all say y'all is. He doesn't have a full staff like he say he does.
Y'all flying Spirit.
And Frontier, hoe ass nigga. You couldn't even put the headliners on a decent flight.
Y'all flying Spirit. Baby boy. And making ham sandwiches.
But yet your nigga still gaining weight. I'm tired of him eating off of us. And you know what? I don't want the money at all. My nigga don't need the money at all. We just want to bring awareness to the bullshit. Why hoes feel not...
sorry, little cousin.
Why hoes... You know what? Just because you hear bitches like Cardi B or the City Girls does not make you an official hoe. Stop selling your pussy for nothing, sis. You don't even have anything that shows...
I think what it is
that you came up,
but it's because they don't come from that life, bruh. These bitches ain't really about that life, and then they try to get into it and try to act like they is, or try to live a lie on social media, and we too real for that. When we was down there in Puerto Rico, we seen how they was filming, and they wanted to do fake shit, just how they booked the fucking resort to act like we was at the resort. At a beach or something like that.
Recording us
on iPhones, recording the audio on iPhones.
And got us with those,
this was just some low budget
lapels when Tyler Perry started doing stage plays.
Like I said,
lapel mics.
When I came back to St. Louis, I knew the bullshit I was dealing with. But I didn't know that they were going to do some fuck ass shit like this. Like, I know that they have low budget equipment. I know that they're not that professional. I know that they don't pay people right. When I came back, it was only for the impact. It was to do some bullshit, make a couple of dollars that they didn't even pay me. And now, realizing what I was doing, working with them, I just can't live a lie anymore. I can't be there and be fake. I can't sit there and continue to film content with someone who continues to eat off of my name, barely want to pay me. And then, not only that, but just has this attitude of you gave me something that I gave you. You are still eating off my name to this day. I haven't received a payment that I feel that I'm worth. I feel like they can never pay me what I'm worth. Honestly, I feel like all this shit is mine, and that's why I wanted to come down.
So again, we say this, and I'm gonna bring my voice down to say this.
Please do, babe.
We don't need the money. We don't need any attention. Because we're happy over here. Trust me, we are.
But that's the
and we have things coming up that is beyond your support or your opinions. What we need for you to do is stand up for what's right, and that's what we're fighting for. At the end of the day, we didn't get treated right. We didn't get paid right. Fuck it. What they owe us is nothing compared to what we're worth. And at the end of the day, we just wanted to do things because we're artists. We just wanted to put placement and give our fans a place to go.
And then I kept getting messages, oh, when is About Justin coming back? Oh, we loved About him. Bitch, stop supporting that shit. They don't pay me. They never pay me. They don't support me the right way. They never pay not one of my bills. That shit is play money. And honestly, I did it for the support. But since I don't feel like they deserve my fan base because they don't appreciate me. So you guys shouldn't do that. If you support me, you love me. If you love Cash, you love Craig, don't support them because they don't support us. That's just how it is.
Atlanta, we
they don't give a fuck about us. We don't give a fuck about them.
If you guys have worked with this company and y'all know who we're talking about, we're not allowed to bring them up. But if you like to inbox us about your experiences, we're willing to talk with you. Because we're really gonna make this a movement.
It's not about being Monique like, and if y'all really pay attention to what Monique was saying, y'all stupid ass bitches, we are black. black people, period. We want to say, oh, support your black businesses. But we quick to take advantage of one another. We quick to say, oh, let me give you this job, let me give you this position. But you don't want to pay us.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
No.
You hoes, hold on, let me make this complete thought. It's funny how they'll talk shit and compare us to a Monique and say, oh, y'all just money hungry or y'all broke or whatever. But yet you are the same hoes when y'all see us out in public. Let me get a hug. I just love you. Can I get a picture? I jack off onto you all the time. You're not a supporter because you bust a nut. That was selfish, sis. What we're telling you is we don't give a fuck about the money or your fake ass hugs or your pictures so that you can get 48 likes on your post, sis. I'm telling you that this fight is beyond what we are worth, but what the black man is worth. Exactly. What the young black man in Atlanta trying to make dreams come true. Because them folks that you support and think are so up and mighty don't have a lot of money. Don't let that shit fool you.
We have more money in our account
because they bought Fendi or Gucci from a third party booster.
That's ripping
from a local booster. Them hoes are not going to the website. Matter of fact, some of the shit they're wearing is not on the website. Hence the hoe that is bought. That shit she wearing and spinning around in a circle with oil all over her body, too much oil if you ask me, is not real Fendi, ho. The problem that I have with black people is y'all want to complain about what happens to y'all, but you don't want to stand up when it happens to your brother. But when something happens to you, you want somebody to stick up for you. Whether you're here or not, we are not here to go back and forth in these comments with you. We don't give a fuck if you stand with us or you don't. But when the truth comes out, the Bible said the truth shall set you free. Baby, when the shit comes out, I don't want you talking about, oh, you guys are heroes. Thank you for telling the truth. We didn't know this was going on. We don't want your fucking comments then, sis. When it comes out about child pornography.
Sex trafficking.
And serving alcohol to minors. And what y'all don't understand is that is a problem.
That is a problem. I can honestly say that I was a victim of sex trafficking. And I really don't even want to too much go into details, but I was a victim of it, and by this particular production company. And I'm a grown ass man. I make my own decisions, but when you are told that and made promises from somebody, a CEO, that you have this role, this lead role, and that they're gonna supply your living expenses, your food, and all this shit just to come to Atlanta and have nothing.
It's fraud.
It's no.
That is fraud. Because
and that was the first time I quit. Why y'all want to sit here and say, "Oh, you're stupid, you're this, you're that"? I was working at a call center at AT&T, making $13 an hour. It's not much.
And you moved to Atlanta.
And I moved to Atlanta to
pursue your acting career. So what we're saying is, sis, is that it happened to a Rico Pruitt, it happened to a Kash Dinero, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, look who's here today. Is that today? Yeah, that is today.